and welcome back to another video, and we are going to play the powder toy today. Also, let me destroy a body. So this body, it's the most recent one of them all. Only eat stone, broken coal, sand and powdered quartz. That's I think it's quite a silicone rich diet. Because the rock and quartz. No, I'm not sure if quartz has silicon, does it? Probably. I know rock has silicon. If sand was in the list, then that's also silicon. Hold on. So this is eating. Except one of them is probably liquid. This is the liquid, this is a solid, and pretty sore. This is the respiration, that's adrenaline, that's blood. Cool. You know what, we can get rid of his eyes. Imagine he lost his eyes. He's bleeding severely. Just plug it up with metal. With metal? Goo. Plug it up with goo. Oh, I think I contained it for now. Oh, he bled quite a bit through the eye. And that is concerning. The fact that he bled so much through the eye. So imagine that you, for instance, had a cut to your belly. You've got some nice abs, sir, but that's not going to save you from a cut to the belly. Uh-oh, guys. Yeah, just do that. Oops. Anyways, now it says that there's radiation damage. This stuff over here is dark magic to me. Just magically works. Anyways, we can give him a fake eye. Anyways, that's cool. So, back to the titanium. So, what happens if... Oops. What happens if that happens? Well, it seems to be doing completely fine, actually. Yeah, he's alive! He's just chilling with a hole in somewhere in his neck. So that's interesting. So, like, a point in front of his spine and the actual esophagus and air tube and whatnot. At some point between it, it's been cut. Uh-oh, he bled a little. Can he actually survive like this? I'm curious. What happens if I give him oxygen? What happens if I feed him with whatever he was gonna eat? That's like food to him for some reason. He likes to eat stone. Then he creates broken coal, which is bizarre. Now I will add oxygen. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, he's super alive with a hole in his neck. What happens if I give him a bunch of blood that he doesn't need? Oh, I'm curious what would happen then. Well, let's try it out then. Yeah, have blood. Yeah, that's overflowing into his stomach. Yeah, he's eating his own blood. And it keeps saying that there's radiation damage because of this dumb thing. Anyways, he just now ate his own blood. Why would you eat your own blood? Why would you eat your own blood? Give him more. Oh my god, he has so much blood in his body. More adrenaline. Adrenaline. Pump it all the way up and then into his stomach. He keeps eating his blood. Yeah, he just consumes his own blood. Is it tasty, you vampire? I'm even gonna give you vampire teeth. Hold on. There's your vampire teeth. Anyways, I'm just gonna feed him some of that. And yeah, he looks like he's doing well. Look at all that blood that he has bled out from before. Oops. Oops. Anyways, back to this. He's eating his own blood. In fact, this is just bizarre with some colour. And therefore, if I go over to liquids and I find bizarre, which is where's there it is. Then I should be able to make him eat his own blood, because the blood transfusion, it's just bizarre with colour, so normal bizarre should also work. So I don't need this blood transfusion thing. So I can fill it with more, but in the end I don't really need it. Yeah, so in the end I don't need this. Boom. I'm going to make him fully red coloured. Ooh, look at that redness. However, I would prefer not to go back to Bizarre. Give him too much blood. Let's give him too much blood. Let's give this dude too much blood. His heart seems to be going fast. He has to deal with all that extra blood in his body, which he is eating. Interesting. It is getting clogged. It is getting blocked. What happens if I just get rid of this stuff? It'll just flow through. Should do so. Right. I think I've done well. I'm a good fella. I have saved this man from many injuries which he has faced. Let's get rid of his fake eye. It's fake and it's dumb. But more importantly, it's fake. We're going to replace it with a piece of wood. There it is, dripping down his Dracula fangs. I wonder if his body can physically keep up with the amount of blood. What happens if I just decrease the amount of blood by a lot? What happens then? Or does his body make more? Maybe his body makes more. Because currently I don't seem to see much of a difference. If I switch to nothing display, would I see anything here? Like remove, like this maybe? Can I remove that? While keeping him alive. I want to have a substitute for this titanium, because it's causing big problems. How about some ceramic? Yeah, ceramic should work just fine. What the hell is going on in there? I need to look at what's happening in here. So you, which Wi-Fi are you connected to? I'm getting your info from somewhere, but what's giving you this information? Are you giving the information to him? So you connect to all of those places. Well, I think it's this, so I'm going to get rid of that. And no, it's not. So this is metal. Now, what is happening here? Oh my god. I don't get it. It just does that. Anyways, he looks like he's doing fine either way. Where may I drill a hole? Perhaps a hole into his head? Is he alive? It says that he's all alive and well. Is that so? So over here is more brick. We do that. Oof, what happened? What happened? Is it some weird amount of pressure in here? There's extra pressure in there. Weird. What's happening here? Some goo is moving crazy. Oh, there's brain matter in here. And what the hell is conducting that electricity through the gel? Is that just what gel does? No. That's what these guys do. I'm destroying his brain matter. Oh, it says he's dead. This is the most I can reverse to. So this is what's happening in his mind. That's crazy. So this is what's happening. What happens if I just place a battery in there? Looks like he's doing fine. Now can I just keep removing this stuff until he dies? It says he's dead. I have officially done some trepanning to this dude. Ah yes, I'm really good at trepanning. And yes, I'm just a god at trepanning. It says he's still alive for some reason. He does literally have a hole in his head. But it says he's alive either way. Maybe there's pressure sensors, and if it gets too high above the high pressure or too low below the high pressure, then maybe then it like detects that, hey, there's a hole in the head or something like that. If it gets too low of pressure in there, do you think maybe that's how it detects it? Possibly. Anyways, this is interesting. Back to this display because it looks wonderful. Still a hole inside of his neck. What happens if I just do that? Do you reckon that it does anything bad? It looks fine to me. Well, that means I can gladly ignore all of that. You know what, I just want to occasionally simply open this thing up, let the blood out a little. These to be cleansed, don't you? All nice and cleansed. It's fine, but he's never gonna see again. Yeah. Never ever will you be able to see. He's bled before. Can I make him bleed again? But how would I do that? How would I make him bleed again? Bloodletting. What? I'll perform some bloodletting surgery. Always works well. It's super popular in like the days of terrible medicines. Just look at all that wonderful bloodletting. He's doing so well. Really is wonderful. He's gonna survive happily. Okay, cool. I'm gonna close the door. I'm back from closing the door. It's not that far away from my desk. I'm still gonna make him have his blood be let. And I think now is a good time to stop. He's been letting his blood flow out of his body quite well. Look at all that fine blood. Just add a bit of extra blood to him. Give him a bit more. Cool. Is there anything I can do? Well, he doesn't have any eyes, and I've drilled a hole in his head. I've given him this massive wax tooth. That's supposed to be like one of his other teeth. I think it's time you stop being Dracula. I think it's time you start getting rid of that jaw and I guess nose. Are you alive? Yes, you are alive. Which means I can happily just get rid of all that, can't I? You don't need it. You don't need any of that, actually. See, you're all fine. Without a face. Without that part of your throat. If you did that to a real person, blood, blood, blood everywhere. Because there's like these tiny capillaries, blood vessels, and all that. Yeah, so in reality you'd never be able to successfully do this surgery. Anyways, I'm going to do some big amounts of bloodletting. Let all of that blood out. All of that. In the meantime, I'll prepare some of my ceramic. Yeah. So that's currently bleeding into the massive blood puddle. How is he still alive after losing so much blood? Nobody knows. But then again, nobody cares. Because he doesn't have a face, nobody's going to be friends with him. Nobody's going to be friends with a person without a face. Yeah, so they're not going to be friends with this guy. Never. Does he... Uh-oh. Quick, let him have some blood. He just now started losing a lot because of his bloodletting. Okay, time to get my ceramic back. Let me just clog up this hole. Anyways, goodbye. And remember to like and subscribe, or else I will do the terrible things I've done to this man to you. Bye.